Mid-segment question. Mid-segment is basically connecting the two midpoints of a triangle. Okay, so that tells you a couple things right away. What it does, it tells you that these two sides here and here are in fact congruent. So you can take that information and, like all things, try to solve for x, given that 5x plus 4 you know is the same as 9x. Letters to one side, 9x minus 5x divided by 4, x is equal to 1. Now they ask for the length of xy. Well, I know x, so always look to plug in here. 12 times 1 plus 8 is 20. And because you know this is 20 and this is half of that, you divide by 2, and that's what's going to give you your 10 here. And that's what they asked for. They asked for xy. They're actually asking for your mid-segment. So xy is equal to 10. This is a good question here because it brings into play, like we've talked in the past, there's a reason why they're telling you about isosceles triangle. Don't ignore the fact that it says isosceles. There's something there that is important. And it's telling me UV is a mid-segment. Okay, that's good. That's telling me that these pieces are the same. All right, I'm basically going through this question here, looking at what they're giving me. The perimeter of L and M, so the perimeter of this bigger triangle is 74. And LM, okay, here's an important piece. LM is 6x minus 2. Now, if LM is 6x minus 2, this piece here, LM, what do I know? Well, I know this is isosceles triangle, so I know that LM will be equal to NM, this other side here. This will be the same. This is isosceles triangle, meaning that these two sides are equal, so I could actually say this side here is also 6x minus 2. Thank you. Now, mid-segment tells me that 2UV, twice the mid-segment, is equal to LN. So all I would have to do here is 4x minus 1 is equal to ln 8x minus 2. So I could say that this here is 8x minus 2. Now it gives me a perimeter. So I can set the 6x minus 2 plus the 6x minus 2 plus the 8x minus 2 equal to 74. Now that is my 1, 2, 3 sides of my triangle added up, combined like terms, 12x plus 8x, 20x. I got the 12x by doing 6x plus 6x. And then I have 1, 2, 3 negative 2's, which would be minus 6. I like this already because it's giving me an 80. So I see it's pretty smooth, although you could end up with a decimal. Divide by 20. X is equal to 4. Now, they're asking for UV. So UV, we know is equal to 4x minus 1. 4 times 4 minus 1, 16 minus 1. I believe this to be 15, and that would be your answer there. Again, using the isosceles triangle to make one side equal to the other. This side helped me find this side here because of the isosceles triangle. I merely just doubled this to get 8x minus 2. I added up all three sides, set that equal to a perimeter of 74, added 6, and solved and got a 15.